Alright, what's going on, guys? Try back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts, kind of a quick review on Netflix's new streaming series, Resident Evil. Alright dudes, so I thought I would go ahead and just kind of give my quick thoughts on this series, as we have done reviews for some of the Resident Evil movies and stuff. Way back when they were still, airing in theaters and whatnot. And I like Resident Evil. I like the Resident Evil movies. Enjoy pretty much all of them. I mean, you kind of know what you're getting when you go to the movies to see Resident Evil. You're going to get a whole bunch of zombies. You're going to get some, I don't know, mutant zombies. You're going to get some demon dog things. You're going to get, maybe some Nemesis cool super abomination zombies and all kinds of action sequences and what you're used to expect. So when I heard they were going to be doing a Netflix series, it kind of came out of nowhere because I just heard about it like I think a month or 2 months ago. I was like, what, there's going to be a Resident Evil Netflix series? So I was instantly interested. And also because I enjoyed the video games. The first Resident Evil game I played was Resident Evil 2 for PlayStation when I was a kid. One of my buddies got it, so I went over his house and started checking it out. I was like, whoa, I still remember like the zombie that's like eating a person when you walk into this one room and it like gets up and like looks at you. And the graphics were terrible by today's standards, but it scared me quite a bit when I was like 6 or 7. I don't know, maybe 8, 9, or 10, something like that, somewhere around there. So. Huge fan of the video games, huge fan of the movie series. Thought I would try out the TV series. I love, TV series, streaming series, whatnot, all the above. So I saw the trailer and I was like, this doesn't look very good for whatever reason. It's Resident Evil. It should be awesome. It's pretty hard to screw up. You've got the video games. You could literally just make a series pretty much based on what you have in the video games. And, most likely it would be really good. So I watched the first couple episodes of this. The first season has 8 episodes, and I noticed right away the reviews not very good. 51% Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb 3.6 out of 10. Only half of the viewers even like the show, and it's a streaming series, which means that it's not like you're going to tune into a TV station or channel anymore these days to watch one episode and give your thoughts on just that one episode or review just the episode. You pretty much get a whole season right away. You get the 8 episodes right away, and you get to see the whole season right all at once. So I watched the first couple episodes, and oh man, not a fan, not at all. I just and this is the problem I have with Netflix, and I felt the same way about All of Us Are Dead. When I'm watching these streaming series and I see the first episode or two, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm comparing this to kind of what you would expect to see from classic TV series and stuff, where they basically, you're tuning to watch, one episode, and the premiere episode better damn well be good, because you don't get to see the second episode until a week later or maybe a few weeks later, whatever. And then you're going to get to continue with it. So you better have a good hook for the first episode. It better have something good for the viewer to get them to come back the following week. Now, obviously, streaming has changed that. You get to the Stranger Things. I feel like Stranger Things was the first series to really hit big, dropping a whole season on you at once, one day. Here's the whole season. Have fun this weekend and watch 10 episodes in like one night or 2 nights or something. Stay up late or something and watch the whole thing through. So first couple episodes of Netflix's Resident Evil. This is a problem with, I think, what's happening with Netflix, at least for me. Now, some people, they like it because I think they're watching probably the whole thing through all the way and then giving their opinion, right? I don't do that. I like to watch one episode and then review it, and then maybe watch second one, review it, kind of like I do with Stranger Things. Watch, review this episode, watch, review that one, kind of give break in between, and, give focus to each particular episode, rather than binging a whole season of 8 episodes right away and then doing it after. I don't like this series. I don't like what Netflix has done here, and I think that it speaks to what kind of is happening with the streaming platforms, where you have different streaming platforms competing with each other. You have Netflix, you have Disney, which has just crushed it, come in out of nowhere with its Disney Plus and just smashed everything. And nobody really expected Disney to do that, but Disney is Disney, and you know it tends to just beat everybody at everything all the time, every time. They can't make a mistake. They buy Marvel. People are like, huh, $5 billion, is it worth it? Pays for it in like you know, a couple years worth of movies or something. Buy Star Wars, you know, it's like, huh, is it worth it? Another $5 billion, and then just smashes everything. So they're competing with each other. You have Amazon trying to get Prime Video streaming as well too, and then there's other streaming services on top of all of this. So I think what's happening is they're pretty much green-lighting just about everything. I think that if somebody comes to them with an idea for a series and you know, Netflix doesn't want it, then they might be afraid that, you know, they could shop it to Amazon Prime Video and Amazon Prime Video could get it. So it's created this kind of competition between the streaming services to just grab whatever they can get, regardless of whether or not the quality is there, in my opinion. So you get stuff like people like All of Us Are Dead. I watched the first episode of All of Us Are Dead. I just thought, or maybe first couple episodes too, and I was like, oh my God, this is like an amateur high school film or something. That's how bad this is. Now, some people like All of Us Are Dead. Okay, fine, whatever. Cool. I think it just, I think it's terrible. Watching this one through as well too is really unfortunate because I do like Resident Evil, but you've already had the movies. You've got all the video games. So you kind of have to have a new, unique hook for the series. You have to have something different because we've seen the movies and they're freaking awesome, dude. The Resident Evil movies are awesome, especially for their time. Now, going back by today's standards, you might look back and say, oh, these maybe weren't that good. But for their time, going to the theater, they were awesome when they released, okay? They were really, a hit when they released. People loved them, whatever. Then I see this 3.6 out of 10 IMDb. So I go through it. I go through the first couple episodes. It's streaming, obviously, so, you know, you can easily jump back and forth and look through. And I'm just like, dude, this sucks. Like, this seriously sucks. And I can see why, the reviews are tanking it. Like 1 star, 2 stars, whatever. It's like, dude, this is not even fun to watch because the old movies were so awesome. And now you're bringing us this, it's just woke garbage as far as I'm concerned. That's what it is. Like, I look through it and I'm looking at it thinking, is this made like for viewers to want to like it? Because it doesn't seem like it to me. It doesn't seem like to me this is like something where you're gonna, hinge a whole series that could be good. Like, it's a great concept. You're gonna do a Resident Evil streaming series. That's an awesome concept. But now I can see why it kind of came out of nowhere because it feels like they put no effort into it, in my opinion. It doesn't feel like it's at the same level as the movies were, which were really scary, really awesome, and not just like obvious thrown at you, zombies on fire, whatever, that look like mediocre at best, and so the city and stuff is okay. Like, you got kind of the pod, houses and stuff that people are in, but it's really unfortunate to see this happen because you guys know, for me, zombies are kind of, sacred. I love to see good zombie series, love to enjoy them. And after seeing All of Us Are Dead, which was another Netflix series, I believe, right? Yeah. And watching and just being like, this is like, okay, and I don't want to offend people if you like it. If you do like it, no problem. It's cool. I get it. You're getting 8 episodes all at once. So if you're even into it a little bit, you're going to enjoy it because you're going to binge the whole thing and be like, oh, this is cool. There's some cool stuff here. You can skip around if you want. Whatever. You don't like a character or something, you can skip a scene. You can skip around. So that's fine. Me watching it through, I just thought to myself, who greenlit this? Why did this get made with Resident Evil's name on it? Because it's not nearly as good as the movies. As the movie series, in my opinion, and just even the look of it, the feel of it, the music, the theme. Oh man, it's not good. It's really, really not good. So that's what I don't even want to rate it because I don't even care. I'm not gonna like take the scenes and episode names and write out a whole thing and do like what I usually do for reviews. I'm not doing it. I don't want to put that effort into this series. I don't care. It's obvious to me what's happening. They're just grabbing whatever licenses they can because they don't know what could be a hit, but they're not checking quality of what they're going to be getting as far as I'm concerned before they put it out. Netflix is like, give it to us, we'll take it, whatever, right away, rather than like, okay, let's see what you've got and let's see, what we're going to do with this, what it looks like, is it okay to be greenlit or not, like HBO would do. HBO, they had a few different series for Game of Thrones they were going to do, and they tested one of them, and it was a prequel series, and they decided that, no, this actually is not good enough for us to call this Game of Thrones, so we're not going to do it. We're going to shit can this one. This is canceled, and we're going to do, this one instead, House of Dragon instead, and maybe, okay, later now we're finding out they're going to do a Jon Snow sequel series, kind of spin-off series from the end of Game of Thrones, but they denied the one. HBO denied it because they said it's not good enough. As far as I'm concerned, Netflix is not doing that. Netflix is just picking up whatever they can and going forward with it, regardless of, its quality standard, and that's where you get a 3.6 out of 10, which is actually, or 51% Rotten Tomatoes. I think that's about right. When I watched it, I'm like, this is a chore to watch. This doesn't look fun at all, and there's nothing redeeming about this, and it's just like, something is wrong, dude. Netflix, I think they seriously have to reassess their model, reassess what they're doing. Consider the viewer. Remember that you're supposed to be making these series for viewers to want to enjoy, to want to watch, and don't just green light every single series that comes to you and put it out there, because you are actually hurting your own streaming service by green lighting series that are not that good. Stranger Things is amazing, so we're looking at saying like, oh man, they got to get another Stranger Things. I'm sure they want another Stranger Things. This definitely is not it. And before they put these things out and sign up for them, they need to check, because they are going to bring down their own brand by greenlighting series that really more effort should be put in. Like, it shouldn't look like something that anybody can go grab a camera, go out there and start filming and do some editing or whatever and make it look decent enough, and then just publish it, like just put it out there, because then you're bringing down the quality of your streaming platform. You're greenlighting everything, you're not checking, and you're just putting it out there. And this one's really unfortunate because it's actually a good license. Like, Netflix is a good license. Maybe they needed to take another year, take more time to get this done and do a really good job of it. But they just pushed it out there as far as I can see, and it's totally skippable. Don't bother. That's what I would say. Unless you already have a Netflix subscription and you like Resident Evil, you want to check it out, okay, go ahead. But I would say don't bother. It's not worth even, do I regret? Well, I kind of have to know what's hot and what's going on and what's cool to do the channel here with you guys. But if I was just a regular viewer and I wasn't doing the videos, then I would regret putting a couple hours into this, because it's just not worth it. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this kind of the streaming wars and them just grabbing whatever they can because maybe they don't want someone else to get it, but then they're greenlighting stuff that's like, quality checker is not there, as far as I'm concerned anyway. And it's unfortunate to see with a good license that, could be like at least close to like a Stranger Things, something like that, because there's a lot of hardcore Resident Evil video game, guys who love Resident Evil. I've seen people have Resident Evil figure collections on YouTube. That's how popular it is. It does have a fan base, and to see them publish something like this under its name is like, it's not good. It's not a good look for Netflix, not when they're trying to compete. At the same time, you want to get these different licenses, but you don't want to bastardize them. You don't want to make it so that you get it, someone else doesn't get it, like Amazon doesn't get it, or one of the other there's tons of them, but one of the other ones doesn't get it. You take it, but then it's not good enough. Now you make your streaming platform kind of look worse because you're hosting and putting out series that are not really that good. So, you want to get more high-quality series, higher in quality, and that bring people to, nobody's really going to, I don't think, be telling their friends about this series, like, oh, you got to check it out, and then they're going to join Netflix to watch it. I really don't think so. If they do, I think they'll probably be disappointed. So for this video, guys, see you again soon for another. Trev saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.